Jeff Reynolds is on the water at Lake Durant with one of his favorite jig heads to use this time of year, the Secret Lures Lead Shaker. The versatility of this jig head allows anglers to rig it with a variety of different baits, from finesse and ribbon-tail worms to creature baits. With so many options, there's little surprise why the lead shaker quickly became his favorite when he was introduced to it.
There he is. Second cast of the morning on the lead shaker, and we have already connected. Not a big one, but a good start. Man, I can't tell you how excited I am about this bait. I am not a very good deep water fisherman, and I think the biggest thing for me, like most people, if you're not fishing a brush pile or something rock pile that you know is out there, it's hard to feel anything. Are you fishing in the right spot? Are you in the right structure? But with this bait, that right there, pivot divot head, you can see from that angle right there how that slot is in there. What that does is make that bait come across the bottom, just digging into that lip, and it's almost like a crankbait trying to dive into the bottom. And this actually makes me just want to fish deep all the time. For one thing, like anybody else, when you're fishing deep, you always feel like you're fishing for big ones. And throwing this big bait right here, man, I'm telling you, this is as much fun as anything for me in fishing now. Oh, there's one. Golly, he like jerked right out of my hand. A little bit better one right there. Oh yeah, he got him a mouthful of the old lead shaker. That's what I'm talking about right there, boys. Old lead shaker done it again. That's a nice fish, healthy fish. Let him go back down there. Ah, man, that is fun. Like I was saying, you could feel that thing just dragging over every rock on that pond dam, and then, man, all of a sudden, he just knocks a fire out of it. That is so much fun. I'll just show you how I got it rigged. This obviously is just a screw lock. Just started in there and twist it all the way up on there. And I screw it as far as it will go. I want it flush up against the head. Some people will go plumb through the hook. Some people want to take it like that, bring it back around and skin hook it. But for me, I like just sticking it straight in the worm right there and leaving it buried up, because you're dragging this thing through all kinds of cover. Wood, rocks, everything. So I want that hook covered. I'll leave it up to my rod to get that hook through the plastic and into the fish, and I haven't had any trouble like that. So that's the way I like to do it. Get another one of them. That was fun. There's a fish. There he is. Oh yeah, that's a better one. Nice fish right there. One of the neatest things about this bait is the way it sets in the water. As you can see, that little concave spot in the head right there, that's what comes the name pivot divot head. But the way that bait sets, it's just like that. And in the water, that tail will be up there just wiggling around, and pretty much doing all the work. And when you drag it across the bottom, it's just bumping the bottom like that as it comes through. And them fish, I think a lot of them fish hear it hitting them rocks, kind of like crawdads will be clicking, and just something to get their attention. And then when they see it just floating up there, coming through there, they can't stand it, and they will eat it. Fish catching machine. Now I'm talking about the lead shaker, not me.